Hello, everyone. So, I was recently contacted by Strayfon and asked if I would like to cover their 1.0 release, their official 1.0 release of The Wandering Village. So, of course I said yes, because this game is amazing. I love these kinds of, city building management games. So we are going to start a new game. Um, do we want to do story mode? Want an epic journey with your Onbu. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Discover the source of the infestation. A great starting point with an optional tutorial. Yep, let's go here. Let's go tutorial. That's kind of cool. I like the purple on that. Look at these though. Unlock this appearance by completing the story mode. Cool. Unlock this appearance by beating challenge mode at hostility level 15 or above. That looks amazing. This is really pretty too. This is really pretty. That looks badass. It's just a visual. It doesn't actually do anything. Let's go with this one. Let's just call him Dino. We'll just call him Dino. New save file. Yeah, that's fine.
Driven
Oh,
from
right.
our homes by the toxic spores, we kept wandering, looking for shelter. But not in our wildest dreams did we imagine what we would find.
That looks so cool. Can you imagine just this huge beast of a creature just kind of looking at you like, what's up? What's up? Oh, there you are. Good to see you, my friend. After all these years, after all the years we've traveled, all the hardships we've endured together, who would have thought we'd run into an Onbu of all things? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's what I'm going to call it. It's truly amazing, isn't it, dear? We might be the first humans to have seen one in a couple hundred years. But the poor thing seems exhausted, and has gone back to sleep for now. I had thought that Onbus slept underground, but the poisoning of the soil must have woken it up. I wonder if it can even sustain itself up here, surface. But if we take care of it, it might take care of us in turn. But if push comes to shove, we might have to prioritize our own well-being in order to survive. Though that is a decision we would like to pass on to you. We may have led our people here, but I think this is a good opportunity for someone new to take over. To ease the transition, I could teach you a little of what I've learned. Tutor you, even. A tutorial, so to say? What do you think? Okay. The tutorials that appear here will teach you everything you need to know. But if you ever want to double-check something, or read about it in greater detail, you can always consult the Elder's Notebook. Open it by clicking this tutorial with the book button. Looks like an open book. I don't see that button, but I'm guessing it'll show up later. In the top right corner. Oh, it's over here. It's way up here. The top right corner. Or by pressing G on your keyboard. Open the Elder's Notebook. Just push G. Move the camera by holding left button or dragging. Okay. pause the game or adjust the speed with... So we've got speed buttons over here. Set the speed to 4 times with... They're just vibrating. Let's turn that back down. Zoom in and out with scroll wheel or click the 3 large widgets in the center of the top bar. Yes. Oh. Okay. Or I could use a scroll wheel. Place 2 wood-cutting camps near trees. This will give you a steady supply of wood and clear surface for new buildings. To construct buildings, open the Build menu. The bottom of the screen, press B. The wood-cutting camp can be found in the Resources category. That makes sense. Sources. Wood-cutting. Build 2 wood-cutting camps near trees. You know, I want to take a look at what we've got here. Yeah, let's put a wood-cutting camp. Can I put it, like, in these trees here? Hold shift to keep a building selected. Okay. So we've built 2 of them. Notice that no one works at the woodcutting camps yet. Currently, all of your villagers are free workers, ready to perform general tasks such as construction. Select the woodcutting camps to open their detail windows. Assign 2 workers to each camp. Okay, so we'll open this. And add workers. Now let's add 2 workers here as well. Stone is another common construction resource. Build a mining camp next to some of the rocks. On Onbu's back. Place a mining camp near rocks. I doubt that I can do that. Yeah, let's put a mining camp right there. You can already assign workers while the building is under construction. Select a construction site and you can assign workers the same way you would if it was already built. Assign 2 workers to your mining camp. Remember, you can pause the game using the pause button or space. So can I pause the game and do this? It appears that I can. Okay. That's kind of nice. All these resources will require some sort of storage. Build a material storage to store a variety of resources that can be found in the storage category. Material storage, okay. Let's put that, like, up here, I guess. I don't know if we can move this stuff later. Remember, you can increase the game speed. Yes, let's do that. Your villagers are going to need food. One sustainable way to get food is by constructing a berry gatherer near berry bushes. Sustainable way. The berry gatherer can be found in the food category in the build menu. Where are the berry bushes though? Oh, there's some, are these berry bushes? Yes, these are berry bushes. Food category, that's only food. Food, okay. So let's... in range 10, in range 8. Well, let's put it right here then. We've got 10 in range. I don't know how many free workers we... I love that it marks the place where they're working. Little balloon on it. If your village's happiness is high enough, the village will periodically attract nomads. Once they have arrived, the widget at the top of the screen will light up. Click to accept them into your village. Accept new villagers. Your villagers are happy. 2 nomads will arrive in 2 days and 22 hours. They're happy now. Wait till there's more people to feed. A research building will allow you to research new technologies, but it requires clay to construct. Build a clay gathering camp near some clay deposits. I mean, there's 2 there. I'm guessing this is clay, yeah. There's not really a lot of clay. I don't know that I have 2 people to work there. Clay deposits work similarly to berry bushes once they have harvested. Okay, so once they harvest, they take time to replenish. To build more advanced buildings, you'll have to research them first. Build a research building, which can be found in the village category. Construct a research building, assign workers. This icon, star icon, indicates which research is recommended. Okay, this is, let's refine resources. Oh, with the village menu. Building research. I guess we could put that over here. It's too close to the edge. Ready? Good? Yeah, you good? Your berry gatherers are idle. This happens when there aren't enough berry bushes around. Their workplace, you can uproot wild berry bushes by selecting them and use the harvest and remove function, and then plant them closer. So these ones can be harvest and remove. Harvest and remove, because these ones aren't near my house. Oh, there's this one too. One over here. Okay, so this needs stone. It's already got all the clay it needs. And this requires a full staff. Okay. Okay, we've got new workers. New nomads should have just shown up. These guys are gonna need some housing of some kind, I imagine. Now that the research building is finished, search air wells. Click on search or press key. I'm guessing this is. Okay. I don't have enough scientists. How about I take one of you guys? How about I take one of you guys off of this job and have you go there? There. Yes. That's literally the only thing I can research. Now that the research building is finished, okay, I'm researching air wells. Of course I do. Yes. Research costs 25 wood in this case. So make sure to stock up. Once selected, it will take a while for the researchers to finish. That's understandable. What's happening? Buildings with a red flag. What does that mean? Nothing to gather. Well, that's because they need to replenish or whatever. Okay, so we can just pick up and move buildings. That's interesting. Well, I think I can just... No, I can't move this building. Okay, so there's only certain buildings, I guess, that you can move. Berries are a good source of food, but your villagers' appreciate variety. Cultivating clocks requires water, so build an air well and assign workers to it. The air well can be found in the food category in the building menu. Food category, air well. Oh, we actually need water. We need water to research the water tank. That makes, sense. So we need to build this. Now that you have an air well, you should research farms in order to start cultivating crops. Research farms in Look around your village while you're waiting for research to finish. There's always something to optimize. Try reassigning some workers or ramp up resource production. Wants me to research farms, so I'm gonna switch research. What do I need for that? I have everything I need for that. Okay, that's cool. And this will be gathering water. Yes, this is producing water, which is nice. Do I have some kind of like food storage? This would look like it. That's interesting. I'm gonna move this a little closer to the trees so that my workers don't have to move as far. They can work a little more efficiently. The research building has nothing to do when there's no active research. Disable it for now by selecting it and pressing the lock icon or F on your keyboard. This will ensure a steady supply of food. Build a farm on grass soil. Construct a farm, assign at least 2 workers. Where do I want to put a farm? Guess I could build a farm right here. I guess I can just build one right there. Rain falls upon Ombu and raises humidity. Assign plots to your farm. Okay, so we've got our farm. We'll just do all that. Construct at least 10 segments of dirt. Oh, at least 10 segments of dirt road. Roads can help structure your village and offer a movement speed bonus. Alright, village category, dirt road. Manual harvesting. While woodcutting and mining camps are more efficient, you can also manually harvest things when you need accuracy. Use the harvest tool to mark objects. Apparently I can also click and drag. When you have multiple open tasks, it might make sense to prioritize some over others. Use the priority tool. Okay. To assign a priority to open tasks. Prioritize any task. Let's prioritize... Wait. Here to harvest this. There, I'll prioritize it. Okay, that's how you do that. While some vegetation, such as mushrooms and herbs, will occasionally grow in small clusters along Boo's back, keep an eye out and harvest them. Harvest a wild mushroom. Is that a wild mushroom? Yes, it is. Someone wants to talk to me. My friend, have you heard the rumors going around the village? Some people are growing concerned about a strange pile of rubble they've discovered on our Onbu's back. There seems to be something buried there. It's hard to tell what that is right now, but we might be able to learn more if we dig it up. I don't know about this. Maybe it was buried for a reason. Come on, dear. Aren't you the least bit curious? Who knows? It might be something that could really benefit us. It's important to keep your villagers happy. The leftmost of the 3 gauges in the center of the top bar also provide overview of your villagers. Current happiness. Click on the face button next to it to study it in detail. Everybody's homeless. Currently, the happiness panel shows homelessness makes many of your visitors unhappy. One way to increase villagers' happiness is to provide them with housing by constructing tents. Research Hornblower. Your village's survival is tied to that of Onbu, so you need to learn how to understand and work with each other. Research and build a Hornblower to communicate with Onbu. Remember that research building needs to be enabled and fully staffed. Okay. Hornblower. Yes. Game paused. Okay. Okay, so that's the hornblower research done. Construct a hornblower, assign a worker to it, give Onbu any horn command. Okay, so this is here. We'll put this... Oh, he's sleeping. We'll put this up here. He's sleeping. He's so cute. Look at him. Look at the little dude. Well, I say little dude. We're literally living on his back. He's such a cutie. Building this. I don't want this pathing, so we are just gonna kind of get rid of this. He's standing up. He woke up. Nap time's over, I guess. Well, staff required. There's only one staff spot. Show interactions. Let's tell him to lie down. Lie down, puppy. Take a load off. I told you to harvest a wild mushroom. Let's prioritize this mushroom. I'm telling it to harvest the wild mushroom, but... I finally got one. More advanced buildings require more advanced materials. Research the carpenter building. Okay. Research the carpenter building. Easy, baby. Good on you. Still, we're clearing this rubble here. Now that you've unlocked Carpenter Building, construct and staff to start producing wood planks. Can be found in refined resources. Nice, Carpenter Building. Put that down right there. And I suppose I'll move this over here. Oh, interesting. It appears to be an ancient structure. Some kind of tower, maybe? What do you make of it? Interesting indeed. In all my years, I've never seen anything quite like it. Or maybe, no, it couldn't be. Either way, it seems to be in remarkable good shape given its age. Foundations are intact. And many of the other parts look usable as well. If we could just figure out how they fit together and supplant some of our own resources, we might be able to repair it. I don't know what we could stand to gain from this. Our resources are limited, in my opinion, better used elsewhere. But dear, isn't not knowing the exciting part? I think we should do it, if we can afford to. But either way, that isn't our decision anymore, is it? Let's repair it, see what it is. Why not? Well, we don't seem to have any, yeah, we've got the water. Oh, the water tanks research. Let's research landscaping so we can get the mycologist. And that, because we need the eat command. We need to be able to feed. I feel like we're gonna have to be able to feed Ombu at some point. And I also feel like we're gonna need more space. So I'm gonna move this entire wood gathering thing over here. So I feel like we're gonna need access to the front of this at some point. Oh, you don't have access to any more trees. Let's put you over here too. We'll just start clear cutting this whole area here. Down. I feel like we are eventually going to. Just seems like something that's going to be important. Now that you have unlocked the Carpenter Building, construct it. It is constructed. Oh, I need to put staff. Give Ombu a command at the upcoming crossroad. Oh. Here, Anbu might ignore your commands if it doesn't trust you enough. I think I'm gonna tell it. Oh wait, there's food up there too. Okay, so there's food in both directions. I think I'm gonna wait and see if some of that clears up before I decide what I want to do. Some research requires knowledge of Onbu. Now you have access to wood planks, you can research and build an Onbuologist to gather that knowledge. An Onbuologist? An Onbuologist. Okay. What resources does it need? Assign at least one worker to the Onbu. Oh, I have to finish researching that. Not enough resources available. We need more planks. Okay, so let's put another worker here. And I also need someone gathering mushrooms. These need to be gathered quickly. If they don't get gathered quickly, they decompose. Okay, there's 10. What's going on? Oh, are they breaking... I'm gonna set priority here too. Let's... or low, rather. And let's put priority on. I only need 5. But I have 0. Yeah, you know what? Cancel it. Just stop. Stop doing that. For right now. Just focus on this. Does that mean it has all the stuff it needs? I think that's a yes. Okay, so I will let these guys go back to repairing this. there yet. How are we doing for housing? Got 3 idle workers. Housing quality is low. People are happy. They're not happy with food quality. They're not happy with the fact they only have 2 types of food either. I mean, they're just gonna have to get over that for the time being. I need to build the oncologist. Which is under this probably, yes. We're gonna put this over here with the hornblower. The stuff in relation to our little onbu, we'll put over here. Up near him. Trees are getting taken down pretty fast. I don't see any reason to waste these resources, so the berries and that, I'm just harvesting and replanting the bushes. But I think he's taking the bushes. I think the bushes are all going over here. And getting replanted. Yeah, they're just walking over and taking the bushes over here. That's fine. That's where I wanted them anyway. So we need to, let's put 2 guys here, because we have 7 workers without jump. Give them a job. But this has been a relatively long video. I think I'm going to end here and continue on a little bit, and we'll start recording again in a little while. But this is the Wandering Village. As you can see, you build up your little village. We'll start upgrading some houses, bringing in some more villagers, and we'll see how it goes. And I will be back with some more of this for sure. I will also be playing this on Twitch on live stream. So if you'd like to see some of that, hop on by. I'll put a link to my Discord as well in the description, because that is where you'll find out when I'm streaming what. I usually try to let people know, because some people like to come by for certain things. I will definitely be doing that. And I'll put a link to the Twitch channel as well, just in case you want to come by and say hi. We do lots of things. Lots of indie games. We do some Warframe if you're into that. Just loads of stuff. But thanks for watching. Do consider subscribing to the channel if you've made it this far, you know. I mustn't be boring you too much if you made it this far, so consider subscribing. It would be very much appreciated. And maybe I'll see you on Twitch, maybe I'll see you on Discord. But either way, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.